competition. And I very much looking forward to seeing if that happens. Full-time, I don't know, but we'll see if he actually sticks with that in the future.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see it whenever offline's back to just like him absolutely destroying everyone. He's one of those players where it's like you need to be like watching out for him when offline's back eventually, because he is just gonna be like going to the nationals, I imagine, and doing his darndest.
Yeah, like a lot. We've said it before. You know, obviously, online does benefit some, but it does not change the fact that people's fundamental game is really strong, and people are sleeping on the fact that there's gonna be a lot of top talent showing up. These two, though, were making moves offline even before all this. Got the first game, Maister versus BestNess on FD.
Yeah, so I think we've seen this matchup many times before, not in this tournament series, but just in general. So we know how this goes. I think generally this matchup's considered really good for Game Watch and not good for Ness, but I think BestNess has won this matchup a few times, so it's not unwinnable.
Yeah, honestly, it's just super annoying. We were talking so good about how, like, we were talking earlier about how, you know, Ness is so good at mashing things at its disadvantage, putting pressure on with short hop aerials and all that. And Game & Watch is the defeater of the masher. Like, even though he is King Masher. You can use up Bs using those smash attacks. It just stops. Like that right there. Like trying to cross up with the forward air will get beat out by that up B pretty much every time.
Yeah. All good. Why? What? Okay, that didn't kill? How did that kill?
I have absolutely no clue, other than Meister's DI has to be incredibly insane.
Like, wasn't he like, I don't even know anymore. I feel like if Meister's bucket of that, oh my god, that could have been so big. That's probably a full bucket right there.
Just a game of watch BestNess run away.
Yeah, right, watch him run away and don't get jabbed ever.
Yep. I never know dash attack's actually going to take it out. That's actually a good thing in this matchup, because usually dash attack you have to kind of get a bit higher in percent to be able to catch somebody, maybe with like bad DI, like running away to get a KO. But against the weight of Game & Watch, it's another burst option KO option.
Oh, he didn't get it. So close though. Yo, he's just looking for every kill option possible, but BestNess gets out of the corner, does not die, and now he gets to get a lot of damage of his own, actually. This is the punishment for you fishing for kills, Meister. He's getting a lot of damage on his own. Finally gets the kill, but man, he's 67? Bro, that.
Yeah, honestly, a great job using that up smash to punish that. Like, he tried to stall that so hard to get away from that. I didn't realize until this match just now, though, that recent change to PK flashes where, like, the uncharged one is comboable, that is a very good anti-air option from the aggressive, like, down airs that Game & Watch wants to do.
Huh. I think about that. Wait, when did PK flash get changed?
Recently. I don't know if it was this past patch or the one before that, but now you can actually, like, combo into it in certain conditions, or it has, like, way less, and, like, after it goes off. So the fact that you can put that out there, you can actually chase Meister, or at least condition him to respect the landings.
That's very interesting. One of the few things I did not know. You know, as someone who's Galaxy Brain and almost everything, but, you know, I'm like caught off guard there.
We have 84 or 85 if you want to count the fact that Pyra and Mithra are two characters in one. We have, actually then you got to count PT too. But there's so many characters in this game, it's so hard to know every single detail. I cannot even come close to acting like I know them all. So don't worry about it. Now Bucket's online, now things are going to get very scary because he doesn't need to use it. Oh, there might be dead.
Why is he saving for next stock? I feel like that's just a smart thing to do, to save for next stock. I guess maybe it wasn't filled with strong attacks. Because it was like filled with like weak like PK thunders, like the tail of it, or like the fire. It wouldn't.
You know why I think he got rid of it so fast? Because I was kind of confused at first too. When BestNess comes back on a fresh stock and Bucket is no longer a threat other than taking like damage where you're not gonna die, that makes PK fires and everything else live because you don't have to worry about getting bucketed.
That is very true. Yes, and that's one of those big things we find. Game Watch where it's like, alright, he has bucket, I'm gonna pressure with projectiles or not, because that's like, he doesn't have his answer to projectile zoning. That's such a big deal, so you're totally right about that.
Yeah, and true, yeah, it is weak if it's PK fire, but that's also an approach pressure tool that BestNess wouldn't have if the bucket's available, so that's a big reason why I think that was that way.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so surprised that forward air did not hit, but Mans is just throwing it out there. It's like, go ahead, land. Land on me. Right? You're at KO %. Please do it.
Like, try being anywhere in my airspace at all, please. Or ground space, or anything. Actually, just be anywhere in the map at all. Try.
Just do it. Oh my god, good job not air dodging in there. Now the back air, this is becoming scary.
timer, by the way. There's only 2.5 minutes left. This game is going on really long.
How in the world is there 2.5 minutes left?
I feel like it's just because, like, I won't say BestNess is air camping it, but I feel like he's playing a very cautious spacing game. And Maister's kind of chose to play a lot of, like, just stay on the ground and just smashes. So it's, like, very non-interactive types of play styles from both of them, for the most part.
Yeah, and good. My God, good DI again, once again from that dash attack, because if he did not, there's another one though that should do it. It's not going to do it. DI to the corner. Now it's getting more stale. That burst option KO is going to be harder. You know he's looking for like an anti-air, up air, maybe a grab some point very soon. He's just trying to find a mistake.
That won't kill it, will it? Okay, now it does.
All right.
So staleness in this game doesn't generally scale as fast as like the damage on the move does. So even if you're selling a move, it's still, if you can hit the move, just hit it. It'll eventually start killing.
That's true. It was only 2. I think I was looking a little bit too deep into that one. But still, hey, it found the KO. Honestly, I thought after using it twice in general, too, it's going to making it, like, and
obvious?
make it a lot, yeah, a lot more obvious. Yeah. So you try to punish it accordingly, but BestNess able to take it. I believe that these two just, that these two tend to just play it out on FD quite often. So I'm pretty sure this is where we're going to stay for this match.
Interesting. I guess both characters. That's a bit of a surprise, but hey, if it works, it works. Because I would imagine like BestNess would want a platformer to.
I think it works really good for Maister. Oh, bless you, by the way.
That was a monstrous sneeze. Oh my God.
I think like looking at it from an outside in perspective, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we go to a platform, but okay, yeah, we're actually gonna go to Town City, which still kind of gives you that flat stage, but it's just Maister's ability to just get massive amounts of damage off of any platform. He resets and gets those up air punishes forever. So I think that might be a part of why he wasn't trying to give it to him, and that's probably why we're now in Town and City instead of like maybe a Smash build.
Oh my God, that's a lot of damage there. The up B connecting, jeez. But
yeah, honestly, that's super unfortunate. You go off stage and try to go for an edge guard, and you take all that, possibly almost dying.
I'm looking at Town. I do not like Town for Game Watch because against Ness, I feel like the way BestNess is playing, the air camping, right? The platform's given that option, so. Ugh.
Yeah, no, that sidewall didn't help at all either. I do agree with you though. Like he has been massively stalling out into air in a very good way. Good job waiting too. He knew 100% that he was gonna try and get out of there with that up B. There was no point in trying to punish it.
I like how he's trying to be like calling it out with like the neutral being like a big punish off play. He doesn't get it. But that was so much confidence, and no, Maister's not gonna choose just like a random smash, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Just like, oh my God. Again, the no-fly zone is always established. He's looking for it there too, and also forces him to shield, so he's gonna try and look maybe right back air.
Really scary. Oh my God, that's not gonna kill, is it? Oh my, so much damage though.
Yeah, this is just like up against the wall. He's forced to hold that animation. Is he gonna be able to get away? He tried to go down there to either hit the PK Thunder or just push him off, but he didn't get it.
I noticed that BestNess is like not one to go for like potentially like greedy edge guards. He's just trying to hold onto the stock as much as possible, go for very safe low damage punishes. Because he can like chase the neutral beef, no, the side beef for example, off stage. But like if he messes it up, he might die, and he has a stock lead, so it's not worth.
Exactly. Just stage position versus accidentally SDing or giving a stock up, especially against somebody like Maister, is just not a good call. But he's just so good at ledge trapping. Like he has so many good pressure tool options there. I like and respect that. I like the fact that he's trying to box him more in center stage versus try to go off.
Oh my God, is it? Not quite, but it's 97%. The next one would definitely do it in that situation.
Yeah, that's why you're going to see Maister try and stay in center stage a whole lot more. He cannot afford to take some of these trades that will KO him like that.
And right now, BestNess is really just holding it down. Like, this is like... It's not one side at all, but like it feels like he's always like one step ahead of Maister. Look at that, the just landing back here. Maister kind of just gets caught with his pants on almost, I feel like. I was surprised I hit him.
Yeah, to be honest, me too, because like the fact that he decided to go for the cross up, like in that situation, BestNess is either A, gonna at that point air dodge into center stage, or B, swing, which is what Ness is most likely gonna do to keep him safe, especially if you're running up to try to hold shield and punish him. So, like, I'm super surprised he got hit by that back air.
Yeah. But I now have BestNess really just, playing it super safe. He knows, hey, as long as he doesn't get too aggressive, it's like Game Watch can't really put pressure on him in a way that forces him to deal with the mix-up of like smashes and kill moves. So
yeah, honestly, like
it's hard.
Like, what's the approach? The approach is death. Oh no, he didn't die to forward air either, so he's still got a little bit of time to work with here. But
yeah,
like now you're at grab KO percent. So
now
you have to go a whole stock of not playing
like,
because he's
falling
dead.
up there. And Maister tried doing an up smash dash shield, and it's like, that's a slow move. It's broken. And if everyone says it's not broken, just shush. But it's also a very slow move. So if you know they're gonna do it and you're in their face, you can outmash that with like any character.
Yeah, honestly, you gotta be like, I like the idea of it because of the fact that he's at KO percent right to throw, so he puts it out there, try and cover a spot dodge or something, even though an up B could happen there too. But it's a pretty good idea to just try and get around it, and then that up smash just lingers, so it gets that KO afterwards regardless.
Yeah, it lingers, it covers spot, it just does so much. It's such a good move. Honestly, I'm surprised I don't see more like just run up and do it, because it's, on block, it's super obnoxious.
Yeah, we're running it back to Town City here too. What do you think, like, I mean, it's kind of hard to even pinpoint what to do here to be out this air camping in the way that he's been able to play. But what do you think you're going to see out of Maister from your history of fighting him to deal with this type of patient playstyle?
I don't know. Maybe he'll try using a lot more nair approaches as he's doing now to kind of like, because he's not getting these forward airs out. He's not going to get like up airs even. But if he just like kind of runs up with nairs, he might be able to challenge the zone that BestNess is playing directly in and get some combos off those nairs. Even just hitting him and not getting hit as a result is pretty good.
Yeah,
because like these aren't like blowout games necessarily. Ow! Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, you were calling it. The nairs were coming out more, utilizing the ledge trap tools now to kind of keep like BestNess stuck there. Unfortunately, gives up some percent to that to the side magnet, but like. Then you got the recklessness of BestNess occasionally too, so I guess it's like you can make some calculated choices on defense, but you still have to respect that BestNess just might go for it at any time.
Yeah, right. Man, right now like Maister's playing so careful because one mistake and he will die, and as we've been seeing, like BestNess is not really making mistakes. He's actually playing really good right now.
Yeah, I'm actually curious if somebody can link me in the chat. What's the set record between these two? Because this is incredible gameplay from BestNess shutting down Maister right now, who's very hard to camp out multiple like games. Because sure, you can get him one time, but usually he figures it out by the second game.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of getting openings. That was really good by them, definitely.
I like that a lot.
I think their high recovery is kind of obvious from BestNess, but still very good for Maister to recognize that and immediately do something about it.
Yeah, just kind of like, no, you don't get this free recovery in, put some pressure on, and also getting the stock back, like, right away. There's that nair approach, tries to get it on the platform, but just a little bit out of range. If he could have reset that there, that could have been an up B, maybe a falling up air. Could have been looking like 60% versus 19. Speaking of which.
okay, there's the damage. For the first time this set, I think Maister has the advantage. Like,
yeah,
he's
honestly,
using a lot more Bs now. Like, he stopped using smashes, and he's just using up Bs a lot more in the neutral to like make sure BestNess can't jump around. It's working really well.
Wow, I
catches him on the platform. So apparently BestNess is 222 on Maister. So less than a 10% win rate on Maister, like 9-point-something% win rate.
Yeah, that is insane, and this is incredible so far. I mean, obviously he's starting to lose now, but like this has been incredible so far in the way that BestNess has been approaching this matchup. But like I was saying before, you could only hard camp Maister for so long before he just figures it out. It's kind of nuts because he's just that good. So like BestNess, I feel like he kind of needs to maybe just put this one in his back pocket. Like this one's looking kind of hard, even though he could run it back. Take this one. Think really hard as this match ends about what he changed up and really figure out what happened because Maister made incredible changes in that game 3.
Yeah, it's like I really think it's Maister using the up Bs to kind of challenge like the more air-based playstyle, and that along with also honestly he just started catching BestNess's landings, not with attacks, both like well I guess with grabs. Like catching landings with grabs a lot was really effective.
Yeah, I think I might have threw BestNess off because he was looking for up Bs and instead just kept getting grabbed. And after like the 3rd to 4th grab, that made those up Bs live. So he's getting mixed up on what he was normally just guessing correctly. And that kind of gets in your head a little bit. So I don't really think BestNess needs to like change his playstyle at all. I think he just needs to maybe be a bit better at punishing when Maister does that. Easier said than done, but he needs to reestablish to Maister, this isn't cool. I'm not gonna let you do that, and I need to make you fear the idea of going for a grab on me here, because he was beating him out every time before that.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like just running it back. A little bit of a surprise. I guess Townsend was working well, but I do think BestNess... Actually, nah, Townsend looked really good for him. He looked super comfortable on the stage, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think so too, because like all it pretty much was is just Maister started figuring out how he was getting opened up and reversed it. So it's on BestNess to now just take that back. It's really as simple as that. It's kind of hard to explain, but like if somebody's like cooking you on your openings over and over and over again, you have to change that up or it's going to continue to repeat that way. And Maister's so good at like once he gets a hold of that, he keeps it.
Yeah. Like once he has a habit down, like he has like a feel of like how you're doing things, especially your timing. It's so scary, especially because Game Watch. You know, he rewards that so much. Glass cannon, right? Glass cannon.
Yeah.
Once they can use the cannon aspect, oof.
Yeah, especially if they're being as evasive and so good at staying alive as he has been of late. Like, it's really nuts at how good that, like, he's been able to stay alive in what would normally kill most Game Watches. It's on BestNess to maybe look. He tried to go for the PK Fire. I really like that idea. Is he going to look for maybe a jump? It looked like he was looking for it, but instead backed off.
Yep. BestNess getting caught landing the dash attack. You know, Meister's really starting to get confident in these little reasonable landings. That's a really big deal because now BestNess is giving up space more and not getting away with it. So now he's getting cornered, getting hit while he's in the corner, suddenly in a really bad spot. BestNess just gave up on punching up smash. You can tell.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, and that right there is a mental game you don't want to lose, because he's standing there in a position that basically baits out, hey, I am punishable, and then he beats you for it. And the fact that BestNess did not feel confident enough to go in there, I think led to what was that first stock, and that is huge if he doesn't decide to figure out a way to beat out these things like these up smashes.
Yeah, like, I wonder if you could just do ground to side B maybe. I understand not trying to dash attack, but yeah, like ground to side B would be nice, or even just like a way to like deal with the option after up smash, because you definitely, at some point you're basically just jumping back in the air and doing an attack, whipping it completely on the up smash, and getting like giving Meister a chance to do something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know it's a hard window to punish the end of it, but like I'm not 100% certain if I mean, I know that up smash kick like with side B. I don't know if maybe dash attack could beat it out at all, but it's that's definitely huge for Meister to know that he's not like doing anything about it.
Yeah, can I just say it's funny that like down air and up B kind of comboed there? That's hilarious. Oh no,
that's big trouble. That's
not
death,
my god. Yep, he's landing at the corner. He's using the down mix up, getting a little hit on my. I think another big thing is Meister stopped like doing like these double jumps at disadvantage, and BestNess was getting a lot of kills off like reading a double jump with a back air. So now it's not on the table anymore. It's really changed like the dynamic of the match.
Yeah, honestly, and if you look at where Meister, like every time Meister puts something out, his spacing is like immaculate. He went for a downer before that was just out of range to get punished by pretty much anything. He makes sure that these smash attacks are in a spot where he could put it out, and he's not going to get hit. He finally misspaced the nair there, which could lead to the KO.
Oh
there
god,
it
he
is.
just didn't do it. He actually stood in that block for me. It was big chilling.
Yeah, like he had like believed deep in his soul that BestNess was gonna look for maybe the roll away or like delay it to try and beat out maybe a get up attack, but luckily for BestNess, he didn't do anything about it.
Yeah. And now we have last stock for both, and BestNess looking kind of down. He is gonna die from like a down smash or like a charge up smash. That's really scary because at 57%, if you're BestNess, you really. I think you start doing aggressive options just to kind of mix it up. Even maybe just set up next game, like conditioning. Because I think right now, with how passive BestNess is playing, he's not gonna win the slow game because Meister's more willing to play the aggressive game when he needs to.
Yeah, because Maister he's at win con now. He's at a spot where if you make that mistake, that he gets the win. But like BestNess has to establish, at least for the next game, like you said, if that's unless he actually runs it back here, that he's not willing to just stay back and let him freely pressure him like that. There's a grab on landing, though. Is he going to do something about the recovery? Yes, he is.
Catches him drifting, kind of, I won't say lazily drifted to the ledge, but he definitely did a predictable arc instead of trying to mix it by going low or something. It kind of looks like he just said, you know what, I want maybe like get like an up air or something, like getting a combo, if not whatever. So now we have game 5. This is Looking very likely to be a reverse 3-0. It's almost like BestNess kind of started autopiloting maybe a little bit. It can't kind of break the autopilot because he got used to habits that were working.
Yeah. Honestly, like that drift, like preventing him from laser, I'm sorry, when you said that, you made me think of the freaking Star Wars movie where they did that. I was gonna try and drop these guys got maneuvers, but it's so impressive to watch how Meister's been spacing out all of his options on shield, not getting punished for it, and pretty much establishing fear in BestNess to even commit to going in. And the first 2 games, it wasn't even close to the case.
Yeah. Catches the grab on BestNess, and yeah, and like the nair to catch a landing, like BestNess is just that airspace is so covered now, and it really looks like, and I mentioned this before, was like once Meister has like the read on you, it's over. Once he realizes how you're camping him out and zoning him out, it's over, and he's did it. It took him 2 games instead of 1, but he did it.
Yeah, and just look at the way, like, he dashed that cross up, make sure he stays unpunished, looks for the landing, he caught the jump, so he's got it, like, air dodge down, or just land right in front of him. But BestNess looking for the up smash, maybe down smash running away. It's so rough because now, because of pretty much all of the way that Ness operates, he can't land safely on top of Meister right now.
Yeah. He's 147, like, he's not dead yet, which is nice for him, but that's gonna change very soon, I think. Even a nair might set up a kill at this point.
That was a jump back, or he's forced to recover high. Yeah, like, he doesn't get him.
Down air forward trouble, and like, those are situations that you can't make, like, mistakes you can't make this game watch, right? You can't let him get these kills on your mistakes.
Yeah, it's rough because, like, even right there, right, his jump was gone, decided to up B down. You have to guess correctly, like, is he gonna down air now, or is he gonna just float freely? Do I punish him then? But Meister is just pretty much, like, deep into his head. That up smash still not hit. Was that SDI? Like, he freaking fell out of the up smash. Like, these are just not going for him right now.
Okay, and oh my god, these up airs. Oh, that's so much damage, and beastly kill percents. And now Meister's confident just doing kill moves, maybe, of being away, making so BestNess has to chase him, and every time BestNess chases him, misses the chase.
Yeah, and here we go.
Here
we go. Finally gets this DI on the dash attacks has saved Meister so many times, and
oh my god, there we go.
My god, like,
this is over. Wrap it up, folks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes I like to reach, like, deep, but we've talked about this for the past few games, right? If it finally finds a back air opening, you have to delete this stock. You need a BestNess style stock where you get, like, a peek at under 2 KO right now. Like, it's so important. But Meister just refuses to be punished. Like, that's literally the only way I can describe it. Meister refuses to be punished for anything.
Local man is too angry to die. That's what he just said. Local game watch is too angry to get punished for anything.
It's bonkers. Like, it's so nuts. Even there, he had the call, right? He was retreating. He knew he was gonna land. He was trying to catch him with the side B, and Meister drifted in just enough to get the grounded hitbox to stop it.
Okay, right underneath the bacon, that's something. Doesn't get anything off the advantage. The thing is, like, he hits Meister, and then Meister actually gains stage control for BestNess backing off because it's ready to get reversal. That's power. That's in your opponent's head once they hit you and they're backing off.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like, when people, like, hit and then they roll away because they're scared. It's just, like, at this point now, too, you got to land directly on top of them. You're at KO percent to exactly that.
Yeah, land directly on top of him and die.
Insane. Absolutely insane. One of Ness's best things that he has going for him is that pressure he could put on shield pretty much freely by drifting around you for days. And Meister said absolutely not. No way in hell am I letting you do that. That was incredible adjustments by Meister in that set.
Yep. Absolutely insane. Reverse throw from Meister. Now that record's going to be 2-23 in Meister's favor.
Jesus. That's pain. That's